Namaskar students, welcome back to my video on chapter number 4 of first part, Fundamentals of Human Geography. This video contains the information and teachings on chapter number 4, Human Development. In this chapter, you are going to understand what is human development, difference between growth and development, pillars of human development, approaches of human development, and the countries with low, medium, and high human development. Watch this video, try to understand the contents. Also, read the textbooks for more information, because in this video only the basic concepts are taught. So watch the video and also you share this video to the students of NCERT and different state boards in India of 12th standard geography. It also helps for some of the competitive exams which are conducted by different organizations and agencies in India. Okay students, I wish you all the best and happy learning. Students, before understanding the chapter, we'll understand some of the important terms and meanings of the chapter number 4, Human Development. First is growth, which is quantitative change of variables. Second is development. The meaning of development is qualitative change of variables. Third is human development, improvement in the human qualities of life. 4 pillars of human development. There are 4 important pillars of human development. First one, equity. Second is sustainability. Third is productivity. And the fourth is empowerment. Next, the fifth one, approaches to human development. 4 major approaches of human development. First one is income approach. Second is welfare approach. Third is basic needs approach. Fourth one is capability approach. Next, Human Development Index. It is called HDI. This is prepared by UNDP, United Nations Development Program. Next, HDI values. These are the scores of different countries published by the reports of UNDP. As I mentioned earlier, United Nations Development Program. To understand more about human development, we should know the difference between growth and development. Growth and development are not same, they are different. So now we are interested to understand the human development. So it is always better to know the development. The growth is quantitative and value neutral. Development is qualitative and value positive. So in case of growth, it is the quantitative increase in number. For example, population increases from 5,000 to 7,000. Qualitative means improvement. There is a value positive. It is always improvement. Now, for example, in case of growth, the population from 5,000 to 7,000, it can increase. It can decrease also. It can be negative also. It can be negative also and positive also. Now from 5,000, it can become 2,000 also. It is also called growth. But whereas the qualitative or development is always positive. For example, in a city, if there are 25 hospitals and after 5 years, they become 35. It is the qualitative or improvement in value positive. It cannot be from 25 hospitals to 20. Then we cannot call this as a development. So in case of development, change in quality, improvement in the quality. As I mentioned, the growth is the increase or decrease in number, but development is change and improvement. So we should have the human development, and along with the growth, we should not have only the growth, only increase and decrease. What we should have is the better improvement in the quality of life. Now, human development we will understand by taking the example of two places, place A and place B. Place A, it can be a village, it can be a town, or it can be a city also. Now, place A in 2010 and the situation in 2020. How it is going to have a growth and development. Place A, the population is 5,000 in 10. It increases to 20,000 in 2020. Number of educational institute in 10 are 3 only. And in 2020, there are 3 only. See, the population increased from 5,000 to 20,000. But the educational institute are 3 here. Here also 3. Number of hospitals are 2 in 10, and in 20 they are also 2 only. No change, no improvement. Literacy rate is 45% in 10 and it is 48% in 20. Only 3% increase. Life expectancy, the average number of people survive, is 63 years in 2010 and 63 years here also in 2020. So in case of place A, we have seen no much quality improvement. Let us see in B. How is the human development taking place here? B in 10, B in 2020. B has 6,000 population and here it increased to 21,000 population in 20. Increase, population also increase here. Educational institute in 2010 3, but the educational institute in 2020 are 6. Increase in the quality and the number of educational institutes. Number of hospitals 2 only here, but in 2020 they increased to 10. 8 medical facilities, hospitals, they are increased. Literacy rate is 50% in 10. It increased to 85% in 2020. Life expectancy 63 years and life expectancy in 20 is 75 years. So in case of B, we have seen lot of improvement in the society. lot of qualitative changes in the society. Human development has taken place in place B. Okay, we can see here lot of changes along with the increase in population. Whereas in case of B and A, if you see and compare here, A has less human development in case of the facilities and the quality of life. And see the B has lot of human development has taken place here. Okay, educational institute increased, health facility increased, literacy rate increased, life expectancy also increased. So students, we should have the situation like B. The human development should be there. It should not be the human growth. I think students, you have understood what is the actual meaning and understood the content of the human development. So, human development plays a very important role in the quality of life of the people. Let us know more about human development. What is exactly the meaning, and it includes the human development. The first one is quality of life. From the examples I have given, you have understood the improvement in the quality of life. Okay, so we have seen the literacy rate increase, the number of educational institutes they also increase, and the hospital facility also they are increased. Some of the examples we have taken. Now opportunities also increase, change. Okay, say educational institutes. So when we say human development, there has to be more and more opportunities to the people. There should not be shortage of opportunities. Then freedom, social freedom. The people should have social freedom, the freedom of expression, and it should not be that the people are scared to say something. Okay, then the human development also includes justice. Justice is given. Okay, no discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, religion, and region. Then the people have lot of choices. Okay, so they are if interested to do some course, they are interested to do some innovation, investigation, research. There has to be large number of choices to the people, so they can show their talents, creativity, and others. So once I will again repeat here because it's very important. So human development, it includes all these five important aspects: quality of life, opportunities, freedom, justice, and choices to the people or the population in that particular area. Now, two Asian economists, the name Mehboob ul Haq and Amartya Sen, they have given lot of contribution to the study of human development. The concept of human development is given by Mehboob ul Haq. It tells that the people should have the choices and they should live the meaningful life. What is the meaningful life? Meaningful life includes healthy people. The life expectancy should be high. It should be more than 75 to 80 years. People have lot of talent, talented population. People are creative, they are finding new innovations, they do research and development, and they contribute for the development of society. People participate. People should participate in the policy making. People should participate in the policies and implementation of policies, and people should also participate in the changes that are taking place, and they should cooperate to the respective governments. So participation is very important in the nation building. People should have goals. Okay, so they should have goals, so that the society is improving continuously. People should also, interested in gaining the knowledge, and they should work towards gaining the new knowledge and giving that to the society. Finally, people should lead a decent life, secured life. So this is the meaningful life according to the two important Asian economists, Mehbul Haq and Amartya Sen. Now, human development is focusing more on access to resources, health, and education. All the people in the country should have access to natural, cultural resources. It should not be restricted only to the few people. It should be to the all people. Health is very important. Health is a very important factor of the human development. People should survive for many years. People should not, die because of common diseases, simple diseases. In case of pandemic, in case of epidemic, the health sector should be very strong, and it should be encouraging the government. It should be helping the people to overcome the health issues. Education is another important. There has to be high literacy. The literacy should be more than 95%. The literate people will contribute to the economic, social, political development of a particular region. So education plays very important role in the nation building and also in the development of human resources. Now, people should be, having capabilities. They should build the capabilities. People should be able to build the capabilities so that they are more, contributing to the nation and to the society. Then people should have lot of choices. As I mentioned earlier, choices of education is very important. People must have lot of knowledge, and they should try to acquire new knowledge, so that in return they do that knowledge for the development of resources and the human development. Resources play a very important. It is not only including natural resource, it also includes the cultural resources. Okay, so human development in the world is different. Lot of difference is seen among the countries. There are countries, out of 200 plus countries in the world, there are about 10 to 15 countries in the world which have higher human development, and remaining countries the development is less. Okay, it does not include economic development. Economically, country may be strong, but in case of human development, the country may not be that strong. Okay, students, so human development is a very, very important factor of the human resources and also the society. Human resource development plays a very, very important role nowadays in this modern world, modern technological world. So next, we will understand about the pillars of human development. So, what are required to have a higher human development in a particular country? To understand the pillars of human development, we have here a table. The first column is different pillars, And in the second column, we understand the important features of that particular pillar. The pillars are very important, and the countries have to use different pillars to have the highest human development in the respective nations. The first pillar is equity. Equity means equality. There should be equal access to opportunities. All the people should have equal opportunity of education, equal opportunity for health services. No discrimination on the basis of caste, race, income, religion, region, etc. So it avoids discrimination. The discrimination should not be there, okay, to have a human development. All are equal. All are equal before the law. All are equal and they have a justice. Next is sustainability. Sustainability means continuity of opportunities. Once the opportunities are given, there should not be any break. For example, in a village, if a primary school is started, it should work for a long time. I'll say after 2 years or 3 years, it should not be closed down. So continuity of opportunities. Then it includes proper use of environmental, financial, human resources. Okay, so sustainability is a very important here, and the resources should be available, particularly the environmental resources, financial resources, human resources are available continuously, and there should not be any misuse of the available resources. We should not misuse the resources provided by the government. For example, if the government construct a school, a school building, it should be used properly. If the road is constructed by the government, it should not be misused. Next is productivity. The productivity is referring to human work. People should work sincerely. People should be of hard working, and they should work keeping in mind the human development and the change in improvement of the society. The people should enrich the productivity by building the capabilities. The people should be more capable of doing that particular work. And to attain this capability, the people should have knowledge. The people should try to acquire new knowledge of that particular work. Now, you know that in modern days, due to the IT revolution, lot of changes are taking place in our work. So we should be able to cope up the new knowledge, new technology of work. And the productivity also depends on the health. The people should be more healthy to be work properly in the respective sectors. For example, a labor, industrial labor, he should have a better health. He should be a knowledgeable person and he should build capability to work properly. Like that, so many examples can be given. It may be any sector. It may be a primary sector of work, secondary, tertiary, quaternary, all sectors, the human population should be productive. Okay, so no worker person should be involved in unproductive work. So if you work productively, then the attaining human development is possible. And the next one and the important one is the empowerment. It is the power of making the choices. So, okay, so people in the society, they should be empowered. They should be empowered and they should have freedom and the capability. See, many a times we see here the capability word is very, very important and repeating many a times. So building capabilities. Then the government should have policies of empowering the people. And the government should have the people oriented policy so that the empowerment takes place. For example, in India, we have women empowerment policies. We have girl child education policies. The girl child education policy of India is very much appreciated all over the world. So it is one step towards making a girl and women empowered. Okay, students, so we have understood here four important pillars of human development, and the countries may select any one or they can select all these four pillars to attain the human development depending on the situation of a country, depending on the socio-political and economical advantages, disadvantages and resources. The country can select the pillars. Yes, students, after understanding the pillars of human development, now we are understanding the approaches of human development. It means what are the ways, methods, and the tools to have higher human development, and they are called approaches of human development. And in the second column, we have the important features of particular approach. The country may have different approaches of having the higher human development. The countries may select any one or all four approaches depending on the cultural, natural resources available in the respective countries. The first one is an income approach. It is an oldest approach of human development which suggests that we have to increase the level of income of the people so that they can spend high on education, health and sanitation. So increase in income plays a very important role. Once the income is increased, then they have freedom of spending and investing in social and their cultural life. So level of income which is suggested by many economists and many sociologists, they say that the income level must be increased regularly to the people so that they have some scope for having human development. The next one is welfare approach. In case of welfare approach, man as a beneficiary, he gets a lot of social amenities, facilities to have human development, to have a better quality of life. Here, the problem is the government is spending high, very high on education, providing education to the people, providing good health to the people, and providing many other social amenities. So here, the man becomes a receiver, and it is more spending by the government. They have to spend lot of money to have a higher human development. And this welfare approach is many economists and sociologists they support, but the economically it is not a very good approach because of the higher spending. Next one is basic needs approach. It is was formed by the International Labour Organization. They suggest 6 basic needs to be given to the people by the respective governments to have higher human development and the change in the quality of life of the people. So the first basic need is the health, better health to the people. Second one is education. People should be given a lot of educational facilities and opportunities. Then regular supply of food. Then water supply, better water supply to the people. Then sanitation. And the last one is housing. So here health, education, food, water supply, sanitation, and housing must be provided so that the people have better quality of life and the human development. So here what is the problem is the human choices are ignored. And the government again here to provide this six facilities, basic needs, they have to spend lot of money. The next one is capability approach. Students, I have mentioned earlier also, the word capability is repeating many a times in this particular chapter. Now, this capability approach is suggested by the Professor Amartya Sen, an Indian economist. So he suggests the building of human capabilities. You make a person capable of doing certain good works. You make a person to give him the better education so that he is capable of providing the contribution to the nation building. So make a person a healthy, provide him lot of, and higher education, and make the person capable so that he has the access to resources. If you see here all the four approaches, income approach, welfare approach, basic need approach, and capability approach, all out of all these four approach, many of them they suggest this capability approach, making a person capable so that independently he is working, he is getting the information, he is creating his own knowledge, and he is having lot of creativity and talent, and in return he contributes for the human development and for the human facilities, and he will also contribute for the nation building. Very important approach, but most of the countries due to certain problems they still have welfare approach, particularly in the countries where there is a large size of population, high density of population countries, and they are spending more on this. But the developed countries, they have this capability approach, a very important approaches for the human development. Here human beings, they are not depending on the government much, and they build the capabilities to have a better quality of life. Next, we will understand about measuring human development. It is called Human Development Index. The United Nations organization called United Nations Development Program every year it publishes the report on Human Development Index, and they give the ranks to the countries. Now, in this Human Development Index, what are taken? Health is taken. In case of health, the life expectancy is taken. Knowledge is taken. In case of knowledge, adult literacy is taken. Then access to resources, the purchasing power of the people is taken. In case of the purchasing power, it is considered based on the US dollars. Now, HDIs, the values are ranging from 0 to 1. Human Development Index values, they are called. The high values are above 0.983 and low values are below 0.268. So based on this HDI values, the countries, they are classified into three types: high HDI values, low HDI values, medium HDI values countries. So based on these values, the Human Development Index and the quality of human life and development is considered. The human development, it is the measure of attainments and shortfalls. Now, other than the Human Development Index, there are also other index which include HPI, Human Poverty Index, PEI, Political Freedom Index, GNH, Gross National Happiness. So in this part, you understood the measuring of human development with the help of Human Development Index. In the next part, you are understanding about international comparisons of human development. So here we have four columns. The first column is level of human development. Second column is scores based on HDI values. Third column is number of countries and examples of some countries and major features of those countries. It's a very important table. By this, you can understand the human development in the world. So first we have high human development index countries. The score is above 8. There are 57 countries in the world which have high human development, which includes Norway, Iceland, Australia, Luxembourg, Canada, Sweden, Switzerland, and USA. So most of the European countries, they have high human development index. The quality of life in this country is high. So here the government is giving a lot of importance for their health, education, and they invest a lot in the social sectors. So most of these countries, they were once upon a time under the imperial powers. Imperial power means the ruled by kings. Okay, yeah. And here in these countries, there is no much social diversity. The diversity is less. The important characteristic of this is most of these are industrial worlds. So industrially developed countries, so that they are giving employment to the people. The people income is high, women status is high, and there is no much political disturbance. Insecurity is not there. Antisocial activities and the crime rate is very less. So that is the reason the countries are grouped in high human development index. Next one is medium human development index countries. So the values are ranging from 0.5 to 0.79. 88 countries in the world, they have medium human development, which include Latvia, Germany, Estonia. So most of these countries, they emerged after Second World War. They got independence after the Second World War, and also the breaking of USSR, United Socialist Soviet of Russia. And they are able to reduce the social discrimination. In those countries, there is no discrimination on caste, religion, region. So the society is a friendly society. Justice is given to the people, and the government, they have people oriented policies. They also spend a lot of money on education. The literacy rate is very high. In this both high and medium, the literacy rate is above 85%. That is the reason the countries have high and medium human development index. The next comes is the low human development countries. This is a real problem in most of the countries here. The Human Development Index is 0.5. 32 countries in the world, particularly they are from Asia, Africa, and South American countries. These are the poor countries. And these countries also have a lot of socio-economic, cultural, and political problems. These are the countries with political turmoil, always the political unrest. Most of these are small countries. And when they are small countries, they have not much natural resources. Always there is a social instability. The society is divided on the basis of caste, communities, tribes, religion, and regionalism. And these countries always come under the effect of famines and spread of diseases. So always the health of the people is affected. Another important problem is high spending on defense. They spend lot of money on the defense, less on education and health. Why they are spending more on defense? Because the political problems, boundary issues, border problems, migration, immigration problems, okay, cross-border terrorism problems, and the low economic development countries. The economic development is low. The economic development is low. That is the reason the low level of technology, science, research, and development. So in this part, students, you studied about the level of development, high, medium, and low. Here there is more concentration has to be given in case of this low human HDI countries. So here more emphasis should be given to the economic development instead of high spending on the defense. More spending, more importance should be given to the social and economic sectors. So here in the world we have lot of difference, lot of variation in terms of Human Development Index. The countries in this Asia and Africa and South America may be economically strong, but in case of human development, they are not that strong. Let us take the example of India. India is 127th rank in case of human development. The high rank countries are here: Sweden, Norway, and most of the European nations, they have high rank. Okay, top 10 countries, they are from Europe and North America. Most of the Asian countries, they are above 100 rank. Example is India. So Indian economy is growing. India's, social sector is growing. But in case of human development, India is a 127th rank. So this is the major concern of Indian people and Indian administrators. So students, you understood about the human development chapter. Now at the end, I wish to do some of the important questions. So after watching this video, reading the textbook, you should be able to answer these simple questions. Okay. So the first one is distinguish between growth and development. That distinction it is shown to you. What is human development? A simple question, one mark question. You can answer this. How does human development influence the quality of life of the population in a particular area? Fourth question is explain equity as one of the pillars of human development. You have to explain how equity is a pillar of the development. Fifth important question is distinguish between productivity and sustainability. Next, we have an important question, explain the features of empowerment. Seventh question is distinguish between income and welfare approaches. There are four approaches of development and two are given, income and welfare approaches, their distinction, their differences. The distinguish between basic needs and capability approaches. This is also from, say, question number 7, like from that table also you can get the information and answer. Read the textbook also. Question number 9 is why is capability approach of human development is important. That I have told you many a times. The capability is very, very important approaches of human development. Explain the features of countries with high human development index. The fourth column of that table, those features are given. Explain the features of countries with medium. You can refer the same table of fourth column. Explain the features of countries with low human development index. So you go through that table from the video, and these three questions you can definitely answer from that. Okay students, thank you very much and I wish you happy learning. Yes students, I hope you understood about the contents of chapter number 4, human development. You can also share this video to any geography standard 12th students in India, because it is based on NCERT and many state boards syllabus. You also wait for my next chapter video on chapter number 5, primary activities, which will be coming very soon on YouTube channel. Please subscribe my YouTube channel to get the notification of my videos on geography portions. Once again, I wish you all the best and happy learning. Thank you very much.